Okay.
You can, that same side bend machine that's at most gyms, you could use that same thing for back extension. This is actually made for back extensions, and then kind of another exercise that you would use your hamstrings and glutes in a little bit more. We're actually looking just to get the back more. So we're going to come forward, keeping the legs fairly straight, maybe just a slight bend in the knees, extend up, and then pull the elbows back. So reverse cable fly, you're actually just going to grab opposite and cross your arms, grab the opposite cable. This is actually done with pretty lightweight, usually anywhere between 5 and 12 to 15 pounds, depending on the machine. But you're just going to stand up, knees bent, chest out, and you're just going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. We want to just keep the arms fairly straight as we bring them out, so we bring them out nice and wide. Alright, so this is a barbell jump squat. So again, just like the pause squat, we want to create that shelf by squeezing the shoulder blades back and then really pulling the shoulder, or pulling the bar down onto the shoulders. Because the bar will jump up and kind of bounce on your shoulders if you don't do that. So get that wide stance. When we come out and go actually into the jump, we want to get that triple extension. So you really want to feel the hips, knees, and ankles extend through the jump. And it's just continuous. So high pull, jump squats, and then we'll do the push jerk, which is really just the bar on your shoulders. You're going to squat and push the weight up quick. So it's really just looking for that quick hip extension.
I got you going.
So here we go. We got the quick circuit here. Snatch, high pull, jump squat, push jerk. So we did the matrix reaches before we reached with the upper body. So with the lower body, we're going to stand on one leg, try to keep that knee centered. We're just going to squat and touch with the heel. You want to squat through the hip on that one. Now we're going to reach and touch on an angle. We're going to reach, touch sideways. Just a very light touch. Angle back, straight back. We can kind of bend more at the hip so we can reach further. And then we're going to do an angle back the other way and reach. And that would be 1 rep. Alright, so we're doing a front plank here with lifting the opposite arm and leg. So get up into the front plank. Usually have like a watch or a stopwatch kind of right underneath you so you can time yourself. And make sure after you do the limb lifts that you kind of hold the plank a second to kind of regain your composure before going into the next one. So you can have your feet just a little outside your shoulders in the plank position, shoulders over your elbows, up on your toes. And just like the mountain climbers, we want to lift. We're going to lift one leg, but we're going to, and the opposite arm, we want to push through the ground with the other leg. So we want to try to keep the hips as square as we can. If you notice, my arm is barely off the ground, and my toe is barely off the ground. We'll go to the other side, try to push through the ground, create that tension. A lot of times, whenever arm you lift up, this side is going to want to rotate back. So you kind of have to push this hip down towards the ground. And we're going to try to keep the ankle bone facing the ceiling and just lifting the leg up, controlling it up and down nice and slowly. Alright, so we got the band monster walks here. So same thing as the side shuffle, bend down your ankles. Just really a slight bend in the knees. And if we go backwards first, just reaching back, stretching the band, keeping about a shoulder width stance when you come back to center. While we do the forward ones, keeping the toes facing forward. And just walking out